For more than 2 years, the cruise industry has been navigating in uncharted waters in a world turned upside down from a pandemic to a war in Ukraine. At the same time, 60% more cruise ships were built in 2021 than in 2020, and 24 new cruise ships were delivered, and the latest is Silver Sea's Silver Dawn. Peter Greenberg, travel expert, is broadcasting from this newest luxury ship as it's docked in Lisbon, Portugal, ahead of its maiden voyage, and is joining us today to talk about traveling in a world of disruption.
In order to tell you about the state of cruising in 2022, we got to go back 2 years to the original No Sale Order by the CDC. That stopped cruising for more than a year. Then they issued something called a conditional No Sale Order, which forced the cruise lines to stop what they were doing and comply with about 75 new protocols ranging from interior design, ventilation, dining services, shore excursions, a whole range of things. They did that. The cruise lines started sailing on a limited basis last June and July. By this June, 300 cruise ships will be fully operational and back on the water and in the water. But the interesting news is what happened earlier this week. The CDC, remember that no sale order? They also had a level 4 red warning to most passengers telling them not to go on cruises. About a couple of weeks ago, they reduced it to a level 2, a much more moderate warning. And then this week, they removed all the warnings, all the restrictions, which means anybody can go with comfort and confidence. The cruise lines are ecstatic about that. And of course, if you're a cruise ship passenger, guess what? You get to go with comfort and some safety as well. So that's all very good news, and it's being reflected in the booking numbers. They're going very strong, and in some cases, these ships are selling out.
Which COVID-19 protocols are being changed at the moment?
Well, passenger behavior patterns are changing as well. This happened basically right after 9/11. It happened again in 2009 when we had the economic downturn, and it's happening now. People are basically choosing experience over material items. They want to put their families together and travel as a group, much more multi-generational travel, and their expectations are higher in terms of what they want in terms of sustainability, social distancing, not just on the ship, but in the destinations that they're visiting. So you're going to see cruise ships pivoting and going to ports that they may not have ever gone to before, and then staying there longer periods of time to give people the opportunity to have a much more immersive experience at those ports. It's a factor of rising fuel prices because of Ukraine, airlines cutting capacity, and of course, basically the economic situation in general. What's going on at the fuel pump is also going on with airline ticket prices. Cruise ships, not so much. But what's happening is my airfare from Los Angeles to San Francisco a month ago was $93 round trip for an airline ticket or a flight that only lasted 38 minutes. Today it's $357, almost 4 times as much. If you're a family of 4, you just went up to a $1,400 ticket. That's a tipping point for a lot of people. However, even with gas at $6 a gallon, I was in LA last week and my fuel cost was $6.29 a gallon, ouch. But even if it goes up to $8 or $9, a family of 4 can still afford it relative to that $1,400 airline ticket. So we haven't reached the tipping point in terms of automobile prices yet. We're getting pretty close on domestic ticket prices. Where I am right now in Lisbon, airfares in Western Europe have flatlined, some of it due to Ukraine, but that's nowhere near here. And smart travelers who book their flights to Western Europe now are going to have a great deal. It's a buyer's market. So put all of that into perspective, and then you get to make some informed choices.